Get a big 1K, let's probably about them parlays. Let's probably about the money that you owe me. Let's probably about my team. Let's probably how we locked and loaded. Like one standing head with a full clip. Quarterback from a bullet like target practice. Strong arm for the long ball. Arms like a long gun. AR. Remember back in the days when they used to say, you got mouse, nigga. Well, your DB, he just got mouse, nigga.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, the controversial one, PC Williams. And this is the 1K Sports. Welcome back. I know I've been gone for a couple weeks, y'all, but like I've been telling y'all from day one, ESPN ain't called me yet, so unfortunately I still gotta do my 9 to 5 and do things, and I work for Amazon, so y'all know this time of year, a lot of stuff being done, a lot of overtime being worked, and hey, I got mouths to feed, bills to pay, and like I said, unfortunately ESPN ain't called just yet, so when duty calls, I gotta go work. So normally I try to give y'all content, but you know, if y'all don't see me for a couple weeks, just know I'm on the clock, working hard, feeding my kids, man. So unfortunately that comes first. But I'm off today. I got some free time. I got time today, so here I am. Another great show for y'all. As y'all coming in, if y'all can come in, hit that like button for me, man. That way it'll spread the word a little bit more. And also follow 1K Sports on YouTube, Instagram, and of course right here live on Facebook. So anyways, I got 2 lives for y'all today. I'm going live right now, giving y'all a little my thoughts on rivalry, all the fights and shit, you know, my thoughts on that. My Heisman winner, my official vote for the Heisman is gonna be, I know my vote don't count, but I will be giving my vote for the Heisman today. And championship game this weekend, big weekend, big championship games, big playoff implications going on. So I'm gonna give y'all my predictions on that. And this gonna taste real bad. Oh my God. Whew. Cowboy Nation, hear me out. Hear me out, Cowboy Nation. Hear me out. The Philadelphia Eagles can and I believe the Philadelphia Eagles must win this year's Super Bowl. Hear me out, all right? Believe me, I hate saying it. I hate typing it on my notes. I hate thinking it. But hear me out, Cowboy Nation. I will get into that. But my second live today, I'm doing an interview with the head coach of the 8U Duval Jaguars, who just won the Florida Elite Super Bowl. Their head coach, Sean Ransom, my former high school teammate, doing big things with that program. So we go talk to him at around 6:30. So got 2 lives for y'all. So like I said, I've been gone for a couple weeks. I'm back with 2 lives for y'all. So we're going to start the first live right here. Knock it out real quick. Go get me a little breather, a little debriefing, come back, talk to Big Sean, going on with the rest of our day, baby. So 1K Sports, uncut, unbiased, unfiltered, unapologetic, most importantly. Anyway, so it was rivalry week, and y'all know how it is. Some games just matter more. Some games just mean more, whether it be historical, territorial. You know, we in the same conference for years. You know, Texas A&M, Florida State. You know, you have your rivalries. You know, Florida, Georgia, Bama, Tennessee, stuff like that. FSU, Miami. But the last game of the year is usually the rivalry game. That's the Michigan, Ohio State. That's Bama and Auburn. That's Florida and Florida State. That's, you know what I'm saying, Texas A&M. You know what I'm saying? So those were the big, that's where the most hatred, Georgia and Georgia Tech. Hell, the name of that rivalry is called clean old-fashioned hate. So it don't get no more of a rivalry than that. So like I said, but there was a lot of tough games. Ohio State took a bad, ugly loss to Michigan. But the thing that really stuck out was the post game. You know, everyone complaining about, you know, flag planting and guys taunting and, you know, shit like that. So my personal opinion about it, look, I played ball at the high school and college level. I've been in some big rivalry games, and believe me, it can get dirty. It can get contentious. It can get personal, and depending on what kind of competitor you are, it can get real personal, real competitive. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of times in these rivalry games, you gotta understand, some of these players were either played together in high school or played against each other in high school. They go back to Pop Warner. A lot of these coaches have coached against one another. These guys have competed for state championships, little league championships, and now here we are on a big stage in a big rivalry game. So I believe that rivalry games do bring out a little bit more of an edge in you. And things get a little, they get a little active out there, and shit happens. So my thoughts on everything about the whole post game fight and all that, I'm okay with it. Just being real. I'm from that old school, not old school, but I played ball in the 2000s. It was shit talking, it was taunting going on. Obviously, with this generation of athletes, with social media, with all this extra attention. This generation now, they're very brash, very in your face, very, talking shit. This current generation right now, they're very much against the old school way of doing things. Like, even if you, like, like I said, back then, we would talk shit, we would taunt our opponents, but this generation right now that we're in right now, it's a whole new level. Now it's social media. Now it's year long. Now, like back in our day, we talk shit. Maybe if you had somebody's phone number, you would text them, or back in the day you had MySpace or some shit like that. But nowadays with Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and camera phones and all the different outlets, the rivalries are more intense. I guarantee you had Bama and Auburn players chirping in the inbox all year long. I can promise you that. You had FSU and Florida guys taking shots on Instagram all year long. I'm okay with that because I feel like if you don't want someone planting a flag on your logo on the 50-yard line, win the game. Because be real, if you beat them, you gonna celebrate, right? If I beat your ass, I'm gonna talk about it. If I win, I'm gonna throw it in your face, especially if you came in that game talking shit to me. Especially if you talk shit to me. I wasn't much of a trash talker, but if you start talking shit to me, then okay, now we okay, you go get what you want. So when you go into the game and there's shit talking and this going on, you got to understand, if I lose this game, I'm going to hear about it. So I feel like I'm okay with the whole flag planting, so that long as it's not family. Like, don't beat me in a football game and then go try to talk to my cousin in the stands. Like, don't say nothing bad about my parents or my family or nothing personal that you may know about me. Let's not go there. But if it's like, hey, you suck, you can't block me, and when we win, I'm going to go to y'all 50-yard line and stuff with y'all logo. Okay, my job is to make sure you don't get the opportunity to do that. My job is to make sure you don't get to my 50-yard line. The guy from Auburn was saying, hey, Bam ain't going to beat me while I'm here. I'm going to beat their ass all 4 years. Ryan Williams ain't special. Whatever. Okay, you talk that shit, so Bama beat your ass. Now you got to walk through Bama's crowd and hear about it. So now, had that young man won the game, it'd be a whole bunch of I told you so. So it's like, to the victor goes the spoils. When you win, you can talk shit, you can strut your stuff, let your nuts hang, whatever you want to do. That's the spoils of being a winner. When you win, you can talk your shit and celebrate. That's just the way it is. Because the ones who complaining about, that was classy. Okay, has you won the game? If Florida State had won that game, I guarantee you, you would have seen some Gator head somewhere in the vicinity. You would have seen them getting patches of grass too. So I'm okay with once we win, we can do X, Y, and Z. For example, with Bama and Tennessee, for example, the winner of that game smoked cigars. Now, you beat my ass in my hometown, in my home stadium, and you light a cigar and walk around my stadium with a cigar in your hand. That's the ultimate taunting. Like that's like, I came in your crib, put my feet up, and rolled me a fatty and smoked that shit right there on your couch. That's part of the game. That's part of it. Hey, we got to win this game, because if we don't win this game, we going to hear about it. They going to talk shit to us. We going to hear about it all year long. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it is. I understand the rivalry, things get contentious. My thing is, just not go personal. Hey, if they put the flag, hey, if you lose a rivalry game, they take their knee. You try and shake their hand. If they ain't trying to shake hands, they ready to taunt you. Hey, all right, cool. You take your ass to the locker room. Go ahead. The game's over. The clock run down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, good game. Okay, no good game. Cool. Run my ass to the back of the goddamn locker room. Y'all can have all that all y'all want to. I ain't trying to see all that shit. I'm pretty sure I sit on Twitter or something like that. I'm pretty sure I sit on ESPN. But I'm not finna sit there and watch it because guess what? I didn't do my job. We lost, so y'all can have the bullshit. Because guaranteed, had I won that game, my ass be right there taunting y'all ass. So that's the way it goes. So I'm not big on the whole lose with class. Like, hey, the world's changing. People are being more brash about it. And hey, being a Cowboy fan, seeing all the shit we get, I don't blame the Cowboys for not tanking. Because, damn it, if I got to lose every Sunday and every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I got to hear loud-ass Stephen A. Smith and clown-ass Shannon Sharp call me trash all the goddamn time, then I probably should, I want to win to cut that shit off a week or two. So, you got to understand, the more shit you talk, the more you throw at somebody, the more they want to beat your ass. When you, like Floyd Mayweather, he talked this shit, he was flashy, he got the women, got the cars, got the money and the jury. Hey, I want to knock his little ass out. I want to beat Floyd little ass and shut his ass up for a day or two. So motivation can come, and when that game comes, especially in a sport like football, where it's physical and it's nasty, like, okay, you don't talk your shit, you don't say you go do all this shit to me, so here we are. So just know, if you do what you say you go do, you go do what you go celebrate. If I beat your ass, just know I'm gonna throw that shit all in your face too. So I'm okay with all that bullshit. It's a rivalry week, it's football, it's a violent, nasty sport. Let it be violent and nasty, as long as it's not, some nasty shit where you say something about somebody's family or something like that. Lose how you win. If you lose, if you win and talk shit and celebrate, when you lose, okay. Hey, they won, they can celebrate. I ain't gotta sit here and watch them celebrate. I can take my ass to the locker room, take me a shower, get on the bus and just sit there and chill. Whatever. Y'all won. Y'all talk y'all shit, but just know next year when we get our payback, if we in your home stadium, just know I'm gonna run my ass around y'all stadium too, talking shit about y'all. So I'm okay with that. All right, my thoughts on the Heisman. Now, I was out for a couple weeks, y'all. So football is crazy, right? The last time I did my podcast, I was saying that the Heisman Trophy was Cam Ward's to win still. And, he had the dark horse, Miro, and whatnot. Now, to me, it's a foregone conclusion. It's Ashton Jeanty's award to win. And no shade at Travis Hunter or anyone else, Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders, anyone else. It's not even close. Ashton Jeanty is having one of those seasons. Now, the Heisman Trophy Award is normally a quarterback award, normally, because you're going to have the guy with the ball every play, especially in today's game where it's weapons all over the place. So you can do all this and have so many weapons. All these guys getting yards. It looks good on you as a quarterback. He got 10 touchdowns. He got 8 touchdowns. He got 1,000 yards. He got 1,000 yards. He got 800 yards. He got 700 yards. All of that adds up on me as a quarterback, and it looks good on me. So normally it's a quarterback award. But for a running back to win the award, it gotta be a Mark Ingram situation where your team is looking good, undefeated, you're carrying that said team, y'all beating good teams. Like, to me, Ashton Jeanty is Boise State. This kid is having a special season. When you are in conversations from a college football standpoint, when you are in a conversation in college football as a running back, when they start talking about your numbers, and they start talking about other guys who did what you did, and those other guys are Barry Sanders and Ricky Williams and LaDainian Tomlinson, that's elite company, because Barry and Ricky won the Heisman. LaDainian Tomlinson didn't win the Heisman, probably should have, depending on who you talk to. So he's having that great of a season. He's shitting on Derrick Henry and Mark Ingram's Heisman campaign and Reggie Bush's Heisman campaign from a running back standpoint. Because Reggie did running back, receiver, return guy. So Jeanty to me is having the best season a running back has had since Derrick Henry. And Boise State is a college football playoff team. They are playing for their conference championship on Saturday. Okay, we are going to see, if I feel like this, if you are a true Heisman Trophy candidate, we should be seeing you play on championship Saturday. We're not going to see Shedeur Sanders or Travis Hunter. We're not going to see them. Because I feel like it's Ashton Jeanty and it's Travis Hunter. Now, this is not a shade at Travis Hunter. That kid is special. He's going to be a top 5 draft pick. He'll I go a step further. He's going to get his name called on draft night before Jeanty. And I'm okay with that. So that's fine with me. But with me, Travis Hunter, in terms of his season, 92 catches, 1,152 yards, 14 touchdowns. That's pretty good, but I feel like for you to be a Heisman Trophy winner and you're a receiver and you play DB, he got on defense, he got 3 picks. Charles Woodson had 7 his Heisman Trophy year. Now, that particular year was just different. I feel like Peyton Manning kind of lost favor with the Florida loss. Randy Moss had a great year, but that year was kind of odd. I'm not like anyone who knows me know I love me some Charles Woodson. I love my dog Charles Woodson. I call him Woody. Charles Woodson, that's my guy. But that was a very kind of odd year, and it was different. And Charles deserved that Heisman, but I probably would have given it to Peyton Manning. But I don't feel like Travis Hunter created that much buzz. I feel like 92 catches, 1,100 yards. That to me feels like the ball was being forced to you to win the Heisman. A guy of Travis Hunter's ability, you got 92 catches, 1,152 yards. I expect a little bit more off 92 catches. I expect a little bit more than only getting 1,100 yards and whatever. I expect more than that. I would expect 92 catches with Travis Hunter's ability. I would expect 92 catches. I would expect about, I say 1,500 yards with that. You know what I'm saying? So in the 3 pick, I feel like Travis had a great year. He's going to be a top 5, maybe top 3 draft pick and well-deserved. But for the Heisman Trophy award, it's Ashton Jeanty. Because I feel like Travis Hunter has another Heisman Trophy contender on his team that can take that shine from him and Shedeur Sanders. And if I'm the Heisman Trophy committee, I'm inviting Shedeur just because, like, hey, bro, like, you had a great year. I would invite Shedeur just to, get a young man some flowers before he goes to the NFL. Bring him to New York. Let him enjoy himself, because he had a great year too. I feel like you can't invite Travis and not invite Shedeur to the Heisman Trophy campaign. It should be Ashton Jeanty's award. But would I be surprised if? Would it surprise me if Travis got the award? No. Because in today's time, everyone's into being different. Everyone's against the norm. Everyone's against the tradition today. So it wouldn't shock me one bit if Travis got the award. It wouldn't shock me. I think it would be wrong, just like 97. I love Charles Woodson. I really do. But I don't think he should have won the Heisman that year. I mean, I don't think that. To be the Heisman, you got to stand out so much that it's like, okay, we can't win without him, and we're a championship team with him. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Ashton Jeanty has carried Boise State here. There is no other Heisman Trophy candidate on that team with him. There may not be another first-round draft pick on that team with him. Whereas Travis Hunter has quite a few around him that's going to go first round. There's going to be All-Americans and stuff like that. So I feel like Travis Hunter and Shedeur, like I said in the beginning, they would eventually cancel each other out. It would eventually be like, okay, will Travis have the godly numbers on offense and defense, or how would it go? So I feel like they've kind of clashed to where it's a draw between those two, and Ashton Jeanty has put himself above everyone else. Now you can say with Boise, the schedule. The schedule was favorable. Okay, that's cool. Their one loss was to Oregon, who I feel like just might win the whole damn thing. They might be the best team in the country everyone's saying it. They see it now. I called it a few weeks ago. I said that they're a dark horse team. No longer are they a dark horse team. They are the lead horse right now. So we'll see how they handle prosperity. But in that game, Jeanty had 32 carries, 197 yards, I think 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. So he did his part in the biggest game of the year, and they lost by 3 to a great Oregon team. An Oregon team that has way more 5-star and 4-star and high school All-Americans and Mr. Footballs than Boise State has. Excuse me. So, to me, it's Ashton Jeanty's award to win. No, not because he's from Duval, but that helps. But it's his award to win. He's the best player in college football, week in and week out. Consistency. He didn't miss time. He wasn't up and down. It was consistent greatness all year long with this kid. With Hunter and Shador, there were some slip-ups, there were some off games. So that's just how it was. I got my Heisman winner to me is Ashton Jeanty because he did so much historical shit with so much less than everyone else. So to me, it's Ashton Jeanty's award to win. That's my vote. If I had a vote, would it shock me if Travis won? No. It would be wrong, but it wouldn't shock me. You know what I'm saying? So I would say give it to Ashton Jeanty, and he should be the one to win the Heisman. All right. So that took care of the Heisman. So we got the championship games coming up this weekend. We got the ACC championship game, the SEC championship game, Big Ten game, all that, the ACC, all that. So look. My prediction. So we got Georgia and Texas round 2 in Atlanta. The first time they played, Carson Beck tried his best to cost that game for the Bulldogs, and he didn't succeed because unfortunately the Longhorns didn't show up that night either. So, but I feel like in round 2, now that Sarkisian he's got the film, he's had time to process this and understand this. When Georgia beat Texas, Georgia had already lost to Bama. They were already kind of they came in that game with an underdog mentality, whereas the Longhorns came into that game maybe a little bit kind of overconfident, maybe feeling like we've arrived and like, okay, we got this or whatever. And I feel like now the roles have reversed. Now Texas is coming in. I feel like earlier this year I said they are the team to beat. Then they lost to Georgia, and then Oregon started ascending. And then, Bama had a good run. The SEC had a good little run with Tennessee and Ole Miss. And it's kind of like we forgot about Texas. Just how great they are, how deep they are, how well coached they are, how talented they are. It's like we forgot about that. And I feel like they sense that. Like, damn, Oregon, huh? Oregon, okay, Oregon, okay, so y'all just, so fuck us, huh? We lose one game and fuck us, huh? So I feel like Texas is going to come into this game well coached, well prepared. Sarkisian is an offensive genius. He's going to see what happened the first time around. He's going to fix that. Now, Georgia, obviously, I love Georgia, love Kirby Smart, let's say playing Bama, but I feel like Texas, they're going to remind everybody, hey, don't get it twisted. We were and still are that team. We had one bad weekend, and y'all count us out. They're gonna show up to Atlanta with bad intentions, and they got something to prove. And I feel like they're gonna win. I got Texas winning 35-17. Not because Georgia's bad, but hey, it's a big game, national TV. I'm pretty much expecting Carson Beck to throw about 3 picks. Just being real, y'all. I feel like for some reason in really big games, he comes out scared, eyes get big, and he all scared. I don't get all that. So I feel like in this game right here, Steve Sarkisian will have the Longhorns ready and motivated to play this game. So I got Texas winning 35-17. We got Oregon and Penn State for the Big Ten championship game. That to me will be the game of the weekend because Penn State has one loss. I like James Franklin, I do. But I feel like this game right here, if you're James Franklin, this the game, baby. You've been doing a whole lot of good things at Penn State, but it seemed like when you go against the Ohio States, when you go against the Michigans, when you go against the big games, the really, really big game that you have to win, this is the game, James Franklin. This is that program building game you got to win. Unfortunately, you're playing an Oregon team that's just playing out their minds right now. They're loaded, they're deep, they're big, strong, and fast. They have recruited their ass off. And with this whole NIL and with the basically, for y'all who don't know, Nike headquarters, the base of Nike, like their foundation is Oregon. So now you got NIL, you got Cali kids, you got all this stuff that you can give to these kids. Hey, the Nike factory is here in our home, bro. So we There's more to offer these kids. Like USC slipping up, UCLA's falling off, Washington's falling off. So Oregon getting all those recruits, all those transfers in there. So right now, Oregon is playing out of their mind right now, and I think they're just a little bit better than Penn State. But I feel like Penn State will show up to this game knowing that, hey, this is our chance. This is our opportunity. Ohio State is out the picture. Michigan's having a down year. This is our chance. But I just feel like wrong time, wrong team. Oregon is playing out of their minds right now. So I got Oregon 38, Penn State 34. Gonna be a hard-fought game, but Oregon is just too good, too deep, too loaded, too big, strong and fast for Penn State. So I got Oregon winning a close, hard-fought game. We got UNLV and Boise State for the Mountain West Championship. I got Boise winning that game, and I feel like Ashton Jeanty, it's a perfect setup for him. It's a perfect lead up to him. Like, hey, all right, there's a championship weekend. Travis and Shedeur are not playing. Dalen Gabriel can't cover enough ground to catch up with you. For Ashton Jeanty, this is your close-up. This is your Mark Ingram 2009 SEC championship game. This is your moment to where they're seeing you. They're not seeing no other Heisman Trophy candidate but you. They're seeing you. So for you, Ashton Jeanty, this is your time. This is your opportunity to do something special. The lights will be on you. They will be bright. I believe the young man is built for it. I think he's ready for it. He's going to be great. I got Boise State winning 24-17. And I think Ashton will put a bow on his Heisman Trophy season and call it a day. Then we got Clemson and SMU for the ACC championship game. And hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. Everyone probably saying SMU, Clemson is not the same Clemson. And I agree. But I'm going with the upset here. I'm calling the upset because I feel like Dabo, love him or hate him, like his style or whatever. I give him credit because he's true to who he is. I got no problem with you being like, if you were stuck in your ways, old school, my way or the highway guy, if that's who you are to your core, then so be it. If you an asshole, then be an asshole. Be a real asshole. Like, be yourself. I can respect someone being themselves. And I feel like Dabo is going down that sword. I'm not going to the transfer portal. I'm not going to do what y'all are doing. I'm going to recruit the way I want to recruit and do what I want to do. The guy has some national championship range to his credit. You know, he's probably going to the Hall of Fame. He's going to the Hall of Fame one day. You beat Nick Saban twice. So, I mean, the guy's a made man. So he has the right to do what he wants to do. And he's been there. He's been in this game before, been there and done that. For SMU, will the lights be too big? Will it be too much of a big stage? Will they crumble under the national spotlight? That's a legit question. These 18, 19-year-old kids at SMU have not been on this kind of stage before. Dabo has. He can share that knowledge with these guys. He can go out there and know how to start the game. He can go out there and know, okay, there will be ups and downs, twists and turns. There will be adversity. I've been here. I've been here with Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence. I've been here with some great players, and we got our way through this. So I believe Dabo will coach his way through this game. He will pull one more rabbit at the Dabo Swinney hat. He will go into this until North Carolina, and he will beat SMU. Not because he's still much better than them, not because I feel like they're going to win and go on some kind of run, but no, I feel like they're going to win this game because Dabo has been there and done that. And sometimes when you have a championship coach like a Dabo Swinney or Urban Meyer or a Nick Saban, they can win you a big game by coaching their way through it. I've seen Urban Meyer do it. I've seen Nick Saban do it. Kirby Smart do it. I've seen great coaches win a game because you know what? I just know it better than they do. I can coach better than they can coach. I've been here, they haven't. So I feel like Dabo will pull out one more magic trick and get everybody all riled up. They'll go to the playoff and be humble. But for this game right here, I'm picking Clemson because I feel like they've been there and done that, and Dabo will guide those guys through it. It'll be a great win, upset win. I'm calling it an upset win for Clemson, 28-17. I feel like Dabo's been there. He'll got the guys through it. So I got Clemson winning that game. So I got Texas, Oregon, Boise State, and Clemson winning their big championship games weekend. And we'll see how it goes out because there will be a selection show, on that Sunday after these games. And I might do a live that night when I get out of work to kind of give my thoughts on it. So we'll stay tuned for that, y'all. All right. Cowboy Nation, hear me out. All right, please don't egg my house. Don't try to shoot me in public. Hear me out, Cowboy Nation. All right, the Eagles are playing damn good football right now. Okay, Saquon Barkley to me is a league MVP, and they just might win the Lombardi Trophy this year. And damn it, it might be best for us, Cowboy Nation. Hear me out, y'all. I know that sound and taste so bad out of my mouth to say that, but for us to really Cowboy Nation, look, it's a lost year. It was a bad year. We can blame who the hell we want to blame. Like, look, it was a bad year. It was poor roster management, poor drafting, poor free agency. We're we're having back-to-back bad drafts. Like, that stuff comes up to you. And Jerry Jones won't spend money. He won't go out here and make things better. He won't. And I feel like the last 2 years, we've had good enough teams, and we watched the dream die in front of our face. And my whole point with that is the Eagles, for example, we don't, Cowboy Nation don't like Dak Prescott. Okay, whatever, fine. Fuck it. Well, that's your opinion. I promise you, not everyone in Philadelphia, whether it be the fans or the front office, and hell, some of the players, let's be all the way 100. Everybody in Philadelphia is not 10 toes down, put my life on the line down with Jalen Hurts. There are some doubts about Jalen Hurts. Understand this. That draft pick that they got Jalen Carter with, they was going to use that draft pick to try and trade Jalen Hurts or get his replacement. They were not sold on him all the way. But when you have your doubts, you kill those doubts by trying to erase the things that get in the way of that. So you say, okay, we drafted Devontae Smith. Great player, great receiver. Having trophy for Alabama, Roll Tide. But let's get A.J. Brown too. Go get A.J. Brown and turn Devontae Smith into the most unstoppable, unguardable number 2 receiver. And we got a legit number 1 receiver in A.J. Brown. Let's go get Saquon Barkley. Let's draft a corner. Let's be aggressive. Let's go get Jalen Carter. Let's go get Jordan Davis. Let's go draft and get free. Let's spend money. Let's give the kid all we can give him. And if he fails, okay, we gave him the best shot. We don't do that for Dak Prescott. We don't go out the way and spend money and go get the top-notch guy to go with CeeDee Lamb, to go get the top-tier D tackle to shore up your bad run game, to go and get the right tackle for you instead of trying to depend on an underdeveloped rookie in the first round and Tyler Guyton. Jerry Jones did not do right by this team this year. And I feel like there is nothing worse than watching your rival shit on you. It's one thing for you to have your rival doing better than you, but or have someone doing better than you. But when your rival is, when your next door neighbor has that Bentley, it has that big old house, and you sitting there wondering, where am I going wrong? I feel like Jerry Jones will only start to change when he feels embarrassed, when he feels like I've lost everything. If the Philadelphia Eagles win the Super Bowl, I can bet you my last dollar that Jerry Jones and the Cowboys will be their opening day game in Philadelphia on banner night when they raise the banner. I can promise you that. And I feel like that embarrassment, watching the Eagles win another championship on your watch, Jerry, I feel like will that change, Jerry? Probably not. But I feel like that embarrassment, them winning, once again, you losing Dak Prescott for a season and not being able to win without him, you're not, like, for Jerry, like, if you're going to sit here and not, if nothing else will get you, I feel like the Eagles, your hated rivalry, winning a championship on your watch again, and you being there on opening night, seeing that banner get raised on your head, if that don't move Jerry Jones, then I don't know what else will. But I feel like the Eagles have to win a championship. Now, the 49ers and who else? The Eagles. The Eagles, they got to a championship two years ago. But the Chiefs bailed us out. The Chiefs won that game. So Jerry got trying to sit back and say, oh, okay, so they did all that money, they spent all that money, they did all these great things, and they still have they still have 4 less rings than our franchise and 2 less than I got. So for Jerry, the cop-out was, well, they got there and lost, so what am I going to do? The same thing with the 49ers. They go out there, they spend money, they draft well, they be aggressive, and they got to a championship. And once again, Pat Mahomes bailed us out. So seeing 2 of our most hated rivalries get to a championship, and we're sitting here on just wondering what we did wrong. But them not winning the Super Bowl bailed us out. I feel like Philly has to go to the Super Bowl and win the whole damn thing for Jerry to feel that embarrassment. The last time Jerry made a real big move was after the Eagles won in 2017. That following season, he went and got Amari Cooper because he realized, okay, they got a championship. We're 3-4. They're leaving us. They're leaving us in the dust. I gotta do something. Jerry don't like being embarrassed. He don't like feeling like, okay, I've become unimportant. Because if Philadelphia wins that championship, they become the most talked about team in that division. And Jerry can't stand that. So I feel like for us, Cowboy Nation, I know y'all hate hearing this, but for us to really lay a new, because I feel like my beloved Cowboys can be fixed. I feel like we can win with Dak Prescott if we get the right guys and the right coaches. And I feel like we haven't tried every single thing. So we're going to have to go out there and try harder. But with the Eagles doing what they're doing and they're going to championships and they're winning it, I feel like for Jerry, that has to motivate you. That has to move you in some kind of way. It's one thing if you're saying Pat Mahomes win champion. Well, hell, here in the AFC, we see him every other 4 years. So what? That's not my problem. Because Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs are the current dynasty, Jerry don't feel the need to do anything. But if Philadelphia can get over the hump and win this year's Super Bowl, I feel like it puts Jerry in the mindset of, bro, I can't keep sitting here and letting Howie Roseman shit on me like this. I can't keep sitting here and let Jeff Lurie shit on me like this. I can't keep letting Philadelphia do this to me. So I feel like that will be the thing that makes Jerry go. Because if Philadelphia goes and has this great season and they fall short once again, and Pat Mahomes or Josh Allen or someone from the AFC wins it all, he will always have that fallback like, hey, well, they spent all that money and they didn't get nowhere, so what? But if the NFC, especially the Eagles, start winning championships, I feel like, all right, Jerry, now all that bullshit you saying, it don't mean nothing now because your rivalries are winning championships. They're not just getting there no more, they're winning it. So I want to see how that would motivate or lack thereof with Jerry. I feel like the only way, the last hope for us to turn around what we got going on right here is to sit back and watch the Eagles win a championship. I know, hear me out, y'all. I know it sounds bad. I hate saying it. I feel bad saying it. But if we want to get somewhere, sometimes you gotta tear it all down and build it back up sometimes. So I feel like Philadelphia winning a championship would break Cowboy Nation. But I also feel like it'll break Jerry Jones. Because he won't be able to escape the noise anymore. You can't run no more from that no more. You can't run from this. If Philadelphia wins the championship, you can't run from that. So I feel like it hurts to say that, but that just might be our last hope, Cowboy Nation. That might be our last hope, is that Philadelphia wins it all, and they tell us about it, they throw it in our face, and it makes Jerry Jones do better. So I would hate to see it. It would break my heart to see it, but that may be our only hope to fix our team, is to watch our rivalry, to watch one of our most hated rivalries continue to shit on us. So that may be our only chance combination. So, like I said, I hate saying it. By all means, if Philadelphia end up losing the first round, I would not be upset with that. But I also feel like it won't make Jerry Jones change that, because as long as he's watching his counterparts lose, he's good. But if they start winning, then we'll see what Jerry's made of inside here. Because I feel like Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs dynasty is really blocking, it's really kind of saving us. Because we're like, okay, we're not doing nothing in Detroit and Philadelphia. They are doing something, but yet they're not winning the big prize. They're not winning the big award. So what should we be so afraid of, whatever? So that may be our own whole combination. So like I said, hear me out. Philadelphia should, if they win the championship, it would break my heart, but I feel like it will force Jerry Jones into shame and embarrassment to where he gotta do something. So I hate saying that. So, but that may be all in the shot combination. So, anyways, I'm gonna go take me a quick little break. You know what I'm saying? Take me a quick little debrief. Be back at 6:30 to interview my big homie, Big Sean, man. So y'all stay tuned for that. See y'all in a minute. But anyway, that will conclude this show right here. So 1K Sports, y'all. I'm in the building, PC Williams live, baby. Uncut, unbiased, unfiltered, unapologetic. Like I said, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, right here on Facebook, man. Y'all show love. Hit that like button. Share this content, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support, man. Be easy.